Welcome back to the SMT Media Network. In today's video, we take a look at LeBron James' defense. I want to explain to you and then show you some video footage. Let's break it down. What LeBron was really good at on defense. And I'm going to explain to you why he was really good on defense and how he was less good on defense later in his career. But let me tell you guys what you're going to be seeing. You're going to see LeBron James with exemplary anticipation. Whether it's playing passing lanes, knowing where to be, his body positioning when playing on the defensive side. He has very active hands in these clips. You're going to see incredible swipes on unassuming, unaware players. You're going to see immense hustle. You're going to see help defense. You're going to see chase down blocks. You're going to see his anticipation kind of paired with athleticism, and then also like his size, height, and strength, helping him be a better defender, fighting through screens, fast closeouts on shooters. The way you should play defense is like 90% of these clips. There are a couple of things he does that are kind of risky. I wouldn't advise a smaller player, a slower player to try these things because you'll probably get beat. But he obviously is a freak athlete, so he's willing to try some of these things. But anyways, let's watch some footage. I'm going to tell you guys what he does well here. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to explain why he wasn't able to do these things for very long. I'll explain that at the end of the video. Let's watch. All right, so LeBron's at the top. He's a help defender in the corner. He steps into the paint, and he gets the swipe. Now, that particular play, that's showing where to be on the rotation to offer the help defense. Good defensive play by Bron. All right, next play. LeBron's getting back on defense. All the Cavs are beat. They're ball watching. LeBron with the help defense gets the block. He just wanted it. See what I mean? Here's some anticipation. He plays the passing lane. Bad pass. LeBron with the deflection turns into 2 points. Here's against the Hawks. Help defense. Blocks it out of bounds. All right, here he is kind of helping again. The swipe. All right, really good play there. All right, there's LeBron getting back on defense. Everybody's sleeping. Just raw speed, right? Getting there and making the steal. Here he is on Melo. All right, that's a big, small forward to defend. LeBron with active hands gets the swipe. Here he is in the pick and roll type situation. Plays it perfectly, kind of kills it. Now he's ball watching a little bit. He wants to see where he's going to go. Swipe. He's in there. May have gotten away with a foul. I'm not sure. All right, here he is kind of on all this muck. Fights through the screen. Fast to recover. Gets the block. Very nice. Good play. All right, here he is helping. Creeping into the paint. All right, now I want to mention something, and this is why I said not everybody should do this. This is risky business. Here's what I mean. LeBron's helping off of this defender down here, right? Off of this number 8 at the bottom. He's helping off of him. If the player with the ball in the post is scanning the court instead of being so tunnel vision to the hoop, he can see this for an open shot. And I'll show you guys what I mean. He's wide open, but the guy's not looking. I think it's Boozer maybe. All right, next play. LeBron's on the ball, stays right with him, moving his feet. Physical, no problem. Bron's strong enough for that. Dives, love the hustle and the effort. All right, here's LeBron playing the passing lanes, anticipating. Here's another chase down block. That's just being a freak athlete. Here's LeBron with the on-ball defense. Excellent. Stays with it. He's not sleeping. Active hands. Nice job by Bron there. Bron playing the lanes. That's just being an athlete. No other way around it. Good anticipation. Active hands. All right, here he is just diving. Hustle. Beautiful. Now, I will tell you guys about that play. Kind of a learning moment. You usually don't want to save the ball under your own hoop. But when you're LeBron, I guess you could do that. But I will tell you this, his vision, he remembered exactly where Ben Wallace was. So he probably knew, right? Very smart. All right, LeBron recovers. Now, he should not have left his guy so open. But because LeBron is very fast, he's able to recover on the shooter, right? Close out quickly. All right, he gives him the baseline, but didn't need it. Nice play, good active hands. Here's LeBron. Hey, he just sneaks around, right? That's just a good athletic play. All right, here's LeBron at the top. Help defense. It's just a swat, man. You ain't got a chance. Maybe if the guy could dunk it. Good anticipation. Good footwork by Bron on that one. Here's Bron on the ball on KD. Just stays right with him, right? Excellent play. Active hands. Here's Bron defending KD on the baseline. He's glued to him, right? It's going to go in. I don't know. Looks like he's trying to get it in the post. Bron helps. Closes out. Makes life hard on the smaller player. That leads into a 24-second shot clock violation. Like, it's beautiful. Here's Bron getting back. Head's not turned around. He recovers. That's just a block from hell. I think the Cavs were up by 35 at that point. All right, LeBron kind of just comes in and swipes, right? He's just an unaware player. LeBron's just looking opportunistic. The windmill dunk. LeBron on the ball. Kind of gets beat a little bit on the first step. But I want to show you guys something. When you are this athletic, you can be behind by like one step. See what I'm saying? His footwork here actually isn't very good. Corey Maggette beats him, right? But it doesn't matter because LeBron's like really quick to recover here, right? Maybe if Maggette never had his knee injuries and his problems with his injuries, maybe he would have beat LeBron to the rim, but not at this point in his career. No, sir. LeBron blocks it. All right, here's Bron at the bottom, plays the lane. Beautiful. Out to the fast break. Here's LeBron just running, right? It's just hustle. It's beautiful. Coach's dream. All right, here's LeBron on the ball. Swipe, right? Opportunist going for 2 points the other way. Bron playing the passing lanes, and it's turning into points the other way. All right, LeBron, nice active hands, plays the passing lane, kept the ball in. It's beautiful. All right, LeBron's kind of helping there. Yeah, right. That didn't have a chance. That was a huge mistake. You know LeBron's going to get that. All right, here's LeBron at the top. Ball in. Kind of fights through the screen. Now, listen, you guys saw my video breakdown on LeBron on the last video and how he wasn't fighting through screens. Well, here he does. Watch this. Watch how he gets really close to the guys defending, right? Stays close, right? That's good. Now he's got to recover. He recovers and gets the block. That's beautiful. All right, here's LeBron in the open court. Keeps the player near him. Swipe, swipe, block. Smaller players don't have a chance. LeBron with the help defense. Another chase down block, I suppose. Always really good at those. LeBron playing the lanes. Here we go. Windmill time. Oh, tomahawk jam. All right, what do we got here? LeBron with the, playing the lanes. Nice deflection to himself in the direction of the hoop. All right, where's LeBron here? The help defense. Oh, nope. Plays the passing lane. Sorry, Chris Bosh. You ain't got nothing. All right, let's see this one here. Bron just stays with the play. That's just hustle. Love it, man. I'm telling you, a coach's dream. Players that hustle. LeBron with the help here. You don't have a chance. Smaller player. LeBron is going to defend it. Look at LeBron hustle back. Just sprinting. This is just hustle. So I want to say this about LeBron. There's a lot of things you could say about LeBron today in his latter years. The hustle was unquestionable back like 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. In his prime, he was a fierce competitor on the defensive side of the ball, especially in transition. That was beautiful. All right, let's continue. LeBron with the help block. Not a chance. Let's see what happens here. All right, LeBron just stays with it. Guy got a rebound. Thought he had a chance. That was Marvin Williams, I think. LeBron with the swipe. All right, here's LeBron with an interception. That was nice. All right, LeBron is defending the post. Active hands, good positioning. Stays with it until he knew he had to jump to block it. It's beautiful. All right, LeBron rotates. Swipe. Player didn't see it coming. Nice play, LeBron. That's anticipation. LeBron helping here, right? Just active hands leads to points the other way. This is just athleticism. Anticipation and athleticism. They're good steal. All right, LeBron's at the bottom, kind of drifting off of Rafer Alston, I think. Goes into help on Yao. Block, smashes it. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, this was a great era for LeBron if you are a defensive fan like myself. Look at that anticipation. Beautiful. All right, let's go for a dunk. All right, here he is again. Just tries to pass through him. That's a stupid move. All right, LeBron trying to fight through the screen here. Stays kind of round. He's kind of camping in the paint now, but he's there for the help block. All right, let's see what we got here. That's just good help, right? Being there in position to get the swat. Active hands gets a deflection on Haslam. Block. Beautiful. Kind of the same location here. All right, here's LeBron on D Wade. All right, gets small, gets close, stays nearby. Just stuck with the play. Got the block. All right, LeBron on the defense here. Good swat, stays with it. It's a really nice play by LeBron to block a fadeaway. Here's LeBron underneath the basket. Anticipation. Good swipe, active hands. Here's LeBron on the help on D Rose. Not a chance. Perfect timing, by the way. I think that's another thing we got to say about LeBron's defense. Excellent timing. Active hands gets the deflection. 2 points the other way. Here's LeBron at the help. Some help defense. At the bottom. Swat. And this will be our last one. All right, where is LeBron? He's on the ball. Just just recovers. I want to commend LeBron here. I want to say something. He actually doesn't play good defense here. He actually gets cooked. I want to show you guys what I mean. All right, so LeBron gets himself out of position here. I want to show you guys. All right, so he's probably not going to be a threat from this distance, right? A guy taking a shot from there, like, no way, right? Is that Caron Butler? Maybe, I don't even remember. All right, LeBron is in good position. In all likelihood, he's probably going right. He's a righty, right? So maybe you want to lead him left so you open that way, and then get your hands nice and wide, get him out so he has to kind of go around you. All right, now see, LeBron, he's beat, really. So if Caron Butler was, I think, a little bit more skilled, you get to your spot, which is somewhere here near the elbow, and you just collect, gather, and you just raise up and shoot your jump shot. LeBron's already beat. But he doesn't do that. He goes for the pump fake. He shouldn't have. He should have just shot it. Look how far LeBron is. He wasn't going to block this shot. But he pump fakes, which gives time to LeBron to get there. He actually bites and jumps. But because LeBron was quick to recover on the jump, he jumps again and is actually able to get the deflection. That's a bad play gone good, but likely because LeBron is such a good athlete that he was able to make the secondary play on the recovery. LeBron has really good anticipation, plays the passing lanes well, knows where to be in terms of help defense and positioning and rotations. He has very active hands. You saw, him obviously playing the passing lanes, the swipes in the paint, turns into turnovers that go the other way. You also saw the hustle, the help defense, the chase down blocks, pure raw athleticism helping him be a better defender. Even his height and his strength, right, and his weight, because he could defend bigger players in the paint sometimes. Fighting through the screens, still being fast enough to do that. The fast closeouts on the shooters, we saw some of that. The reason why I picked 2009 footage is because LeBron didn't weigh 260 pounds, and he wasn't what he would become, which was too heavy. What happened in LeBron's career is over time he got really big. He added a lot of muscle, which is fine and dandy if you're a player who, their game is predicated around size and strength only. But it's not. For LeBron, he was always a size, strength, speed combo. He needed both. There were times in his career where he was slowed down because he was simply too big, and it actually impacted his defense. So if you look at his defensive footage on some of these same situations, and you'll notice he's a little slower, and it's not because he's old. I mean, LeBron was drafted in 03 at 18, so technically he was probably in his physical prime until like the second Cleveland stint, right? So even after Miami. And if you watched him play in Cleveland in his second stint after Miami, you saw he was still very capable physically. I'd say even until 2018, LeBron was still physically gifted, right? But once he got heavy, it slowed him down. His reaction time seemed a little slower. His over anticipation and body weight shifting kind of slowed him down. This was peak LeBron defense in terms of physical, not like the basketball IQ part. Obviously, that gets better with time. But when it came to the physical, this was actually peak LeBron defense. And to be honest with you guys, it's no coincidence that he won his first All-NBA defense award in 2009. But yeah, he really was a very good defender. He didn't defend every position as well as others. Some he did better. But there was a time where LeBron was incredible defensively. Let me know what you guys think about these plays and my analysis. Thanks for watching. Like, share this, and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon on the next one.